So was it something that was said at halftime? Something that
Unbelievable
was
speech by me. The speech was so good. I didn't say anything. We just started playing better. I thought the defense in the third quarter was tremendous, and it triggered our offense. But I just thought we had better pace and better movement. Everybody is going to play us the same way. They're going to try to be physical with us and hold us, and we can't just die into the screens. Like, we get a guy being physical with us. If we don't move and try to get out of his grasp, then the refs aren't going to call anything. We're not going to get anything going. So I thought we just did a better job of moving and cutting off of those screens.
McCaw had a season-high 7 makes tonight. There's been a lot of 0 makes, 1 makes throughout the season. What do you think's woken him up aggressiveness-wise, getting to the rim the last few games, really?
Well, last game he was really good, made some big plays against Cleveland, made some shots, and so I think that carried over into tonight. He's a young player, so he's going to be up and down. And he's, scoring is sort of third or fourth on his list. He's a defender primarily in his own mind, I think. He's a distributor and a defender. Scoring is sort of a secondary thought, for him. And so we're trying to get him as aggressive as possible. He plays his best when he's really looking to score like he did tonight.
Steve, when you look at Kevin's game tonight and these past 10 games when Steph's been out, how has he gone about being able to balance everything with taking the higher load, the scoring, while making sure everyone else is still doing their thing?
He just has a good feel for that. I think he knows that when he really moves and is active at both ends, how dominant that is for us. And I thought that's what picked up in the third quarter. His cutting, his movement, his shot blocking defensively. Like, there was a different energy in the building in the second half, and it wasn't just because we started making shots. It was Kevin's activity level. It was Jordan Bell coming in and giving us a boost. And you could just see the speed and athleticism went up for us in the second half.
Whenever Steph comes back, how much do you see it basically going back to before it was, or any new tweaks with just what Kevin has shown you during this time?
With Kevin?
Yeah.
We haven't put in new plays or done anything different while Steph's been out. It's basketball. So the beauty of KD is that he knows how to play, whether he's dominating the ball or playing off the ball, and it doesn't seem to bother him if he doesn't have the ball in his hands. So he'll adapt, and we've been together with this group for a year and a half with KD, and so he'll be very comfortable when Steph comes back.
Steve, up until the second half tonight, 4 of your last 5 halves, you guys haven't broken 50, which is obviously unusual for this team. But in the second half, obviously, you blew past that. What was going on before, and what do you think? Do you think you're past that now based on what you guys did in the second half tonight?
I hope so. I showed the guys a slide of our stats without Steph over the last 10 games, and we're dead last in the NBA in three-point shooting percentage over the last 10 games. Dead last. Who would have guessed? But we're by far the best defensive team. And so I love what we've done since Steph's been out in terms of kind of morphing into this defensive juggernaut, grinding teams. We haven't had the same pace. We haven't had the same force without Steph, but we're finding ways. And tonight we broke free, and I'm hoping that'll carry over, the next couple games. But we looked like we finally got into a flow, and we've just been, we've been in a little bit of a rut offensively, but Steph's not there to rev the engine, and he does that better than anybody.